The Sunday Igboho struggle you are saying is funded by Tinubu. Yes. Because the problem at that time was that Tinubu was having issue with Buhari up north. They weren't going to accept him as a candidate. And he looked at it and said, I helped you guys to get to power. You guys don't want my candidacy. I'm going to tell the Yoruba people to leave.
Please, my fellow Biafrans, please follow me carefully and watch this particular video because this video is interesting. Sowore has finally come out to expose the president of Nigeria in the name of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Sunday Igboho, who is agitating for the Yoruba nation. So he don't finally come out to expose two of them concerning what happened when Buhari was the president of Nigeria. So stick to this video so that you understand how he expose everything here. See, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only person that you cannot buy with your money. No matter what you do, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not agree with you. As far as you don't want to give him Biafra, he's not going to accept your opinion. So just watch this video and share your thoughts in the comment section because your opinion matters a lot. Nigeria is not for the Igbo people. Nigeria is not for the Biafra.
Anyone to you all. All right, let's go straight to this video. You know, often I used to hear that Tinubu is a master strategist. He's very smart, and sometimes I don't dispute that statement. He is a strategist, but most of the time, his strategy will always lead him to doing evil, doing what is not good, discrediting him. I'm not saying that he's not a strategist. He is, but his strategies are not helping him at all. Now, before Omoyele Sowore make this statement, I have been hearing it from different sources, and I believed it even before Omoyele Sowore made this statement. Take a listen.
The Sunday Igboho struggle you are saying is funded by Tinubu. Yes. Because the problem at that time was that Tinubu was having issue with Buhari up north. They weren't going to accept him as a candidate. And he looked at it and said, I helped you guys to get to power. You guys don't want my candidacy. I'm going to tell the Yoruba people to leave. He started funding them. They have not denied it. So, Buhari being who he is, came and tried to kill Sunday Igboho without informing the governor of Oyo State. They brought a special force or special forces from Abuja to come and kill Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho was in that house that day, but he was hiding. Before they came back, he had jumped the fence. Even when he was in Benin Republic, he had injuries that they were hiding from you. And he left that night. He left Nigeria that night. They wanted to kill him so that Tinubu will know that they are not playing. That's what happened. So Tinubu had to retreat because it was based on their own security intelligence that Tinubu was behind them. But they had already achieved what he wanted to achieve, which was to scare the Buhari people to know that he has the capacity to disrupt the country. And you know, an average Northerner, with due respect to them, their issue is unity. If you want to appeal to the North, just say that unity, no wala. Anybody that discusses anything other than unity is the enemy of the North.
Yes, it could be surprising, right? That Tinubu was indirectly funding Sunday Igboho to, you know, agitate, to, let me say disturb, use the word disturb, or challenge Buhari's administration. You know, the purpose for me is not well understood. Even no matter what Omoyele Sowore is saying, for me personally, I don't understand the motive till today. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because Tinubu, who understands how agitation used to challenge governments, especially the government of Muhammadu Buhari, he understood that IPOB challenged the administration, you know, the rearrest, the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu, you know, the international attention, the protests here and there, to the proscription of IPOB, like it was so challenging. So when Tinubu was coming out to becoming Nigerian president, so he was happy that time, Buhari's administration, through the office of the Mandami, AGF, have kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. So Tinubu was at rest. When he became president, so people were thinking that Tinubu will release Nnamdi Kanu. But Tinubu have a strategy. For him, Nnamdi Kanu will be free, but when I'm about to leave as Nigerian president, I will just ask them to leave him either through amnesty or any means. But since I am the president of the country, I will make sure that this man do not disturb my administration. Like what I witnessed under Buhari, no, I can't stand that. If this man disturb me, my administration will look like a cankerworm. Like people will say that I did not try. Anyway, he got it totally wrong because even Buhari's administration is now better than his own. Yes, he got it totally wrong. So that is why Tinubu make sure that Nnamdi Kanu will not be released. You know, a lot of people approach him diplomatically. They try to use political solution. For Tinubu, Nnamdi Kanu remaining in detention or in prison till the end of my tenure is not the problem. For him, it's not the problem. His mission is simple. No agitation is going to disturb me. As a person who have funded agitation to disturb another government, I understand what it is. I witnessed Nnamdi Kanu's agitation or IPOB agitation or Biafra agitation disturbing Muhammadu Buhari's administration. So I'm going to put it in somehow, you know, to make sure that this man did not disturb me. That is not the only strategy. As time goes on, he picked Bianca Ojukwu. Bianca Ojukwu's appointment was strategic. Yes, it's not just an ordinary minister. It's strategic. Yeah. When he picked Bianca Ojukwu, that time, Tinubu was battling the issue of Biafra agitation again. But at this point in time, not Nnamdi Kanu. So he was sending, Ganduje, Shetima to Finland to tell them, you know, they did all they could. No, they spent resources. So at the end, they were able to silence Simon Ekpa, disturbing them from Finland. When you look at all these things, you will see that these are strategies. Let me put it in that way. But Tinubu should be seeing it now that these agitations are not just the problem. Because these agitations were based on the reality on ground. Look at the killings, look at everything going on. It is more than enough for every agitation to sprout in Nigeria. Guess what? It is the same Tinubu that is now telling us that he is very, very stubborn politician, that he will continue to borrow money and people sponsoring insecurity to discredit him, that it doesn't concern him. Do you understand that? People sponsoring insecurity to disturb him, it doesn't concern him. But what concerns him is the Biafra agitation, because it is going to disturb him. Master strategist. You get it? Now, and let's continue to talk about the issue of appointment of Bianca Ojukwu. So, Bianca Ojukwu was appointed as Minister of Foreign Affairs, but state. That is a junior minister. But recently, that was the day before yesterday, she was appointed the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the main one, after the resignation of her former boss. So, appointing Bianca Ojukwu, that time junior minister of foreign affairs, is very strategic. Now, Bianca Ojukwu was going out to meet diplomats, you know, international people. So, whenever they see the issue of Biafra agitation, apart from America, so whenever they see the issue of Biafra agitation, they always like to ask Bianca Ojukwu, how is your government responding to the issue of agitation? So Bianca Ojukwu is now in a strategic position to tell them that, oh, I am the wife of Nate Odumegu Ojukwu, who declared the Biafra independence before. That did not work. And he led the war. He fought for the Biafra. But after the war, we reconciled with Nigeria. And my husband told them that the Biafra is not necessary again. So we have reunited with Nigeria. So everybody you are seeing agitating, they are just causing nuisance. This is Jagaban's strategy. Now, she is the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Now, I'm not saying that she's not supposed to be a minister. No, that is not what I'm saying. I'm trying to explain Tinubu's strategy or strategies for you. And that is why you are seeing today the issue of detention of Nnamdi Kanu is totally different from everything you can think or imagine. Yeah. The other time, you know, even Andesoti was saying that Nnamdi Kanu will soon be released. Will soon be released. Will soon be released. They are not many politicians who speak truth, who are sincere. Only few of them. And few of them who can come out to talk the reality and what is happening, they can never come out to tell you what Tinubu told them. Yes, and the Soti met Tinubu about Nnamdi Kanu. And the Soti cannot tell you what Tinubu told them. But Nnamdi Kanu will soon be released. That is what they are going to tell you. Why? Because Tinubu don't want him. If Tinubu still wins second term, till the end of his administration, he will not talk about the release of Nnamdi Kanu. This is just a clear strategy to making sure that this man did not distract him, or this man did not disturb him. I'm telling you, this is a strategy. But now, Tinubu should be knowing the reality that Biafra agitation is not the problem. In fact, as bad as Nigeria is at this moment, it is a crime to humanity that there is no agitation. Like, everybody is disappearing. Bandits are killing, Boko Haram are killing, terrorists are, everybody killing, dead, and the nation is just calm. That is to tell you that it is beyond a charm. It's psycho conditioning. The people have been hypnotized. They have been psycho conditioned to believe that, no, this is the way of life. This is the way to go. Anyway, you see, no matter how you try to build a castle or a shed just to make sure you cover the ray of sun from you, that will not make the sun not to be up there. That will not make the sun not to rise or to set. The sun will always be sun. It will shine forth his light. So it is left for you either to cover it or not to cover it. Guess what? The same people who told you that Nnamdi Kanu, who have never carried gun, whom Nigeria government said they did not find anything incriminating, but the brokers he made, they say it is because of the brokers they are sentencing him to life imprisonment, even death sentence self. Before Motosho say he read the Bible and said because of God's mercy and international communities frowned at the death sentence, so they are giving him life sentence. And you know what? All these things they are doing has nothing to do with what they say Nnamdi Kanu commit. I told you these things time without number. You know, I explained all these things before. I said that the insecurity in the Southeast is a man-made insecurity. That the Southeastern governors are responsible for the political insecurity. They arm boys. They ask the boys to say that they are Biafra agitators, they are ESN, they are this, they are that. And I challenge a lot of people. First of all, you see, or you must have heard Hope Uzodinma said it on Chinese television. He said it while we were meeting in Imo State at that time. Like, he don't hide it, that this insecurity in the Southeast is not about IPOB. We politicians cause it. But nobody wants to amplify what he's saying. Why? Because there was a target, and the target was Nnamdi Kanu. Now, how would you imagine that people, the faces you know on the internet, who are carrying guns up and down, Nigeria may capture them, they leave them. You people should reason. You people should reason. You people should reason. Governors buying Igboho for people they call ESN people. They buy Igboho, go and give them governors. You people should reason that these are state-sponsored insecurity. You know, government is very deep. Government can go to every extent to do whatever they want to do. Other allegations came on how the governors are sending them to go and kidnap people, kidnap this, or even go and kidnap Ugochire. And Ugochire escaped assassination. All these videos, the video evidence of what I'm talking is there. That people should understand that no insecurity, no insurgency that can last not even 48 hours or in 1 month if the government is not behind it. So, Nnamdi Kanu was set up. They set him up. Because he formed a vigilante group, so they have to arm others like prototype. They started doing it. But you know what? No matter everything that is going on, Southeast remains the most peaceful place now. Courtesy of who? Courtesy of who? If you say it is the courtesy of Nigerian army, why can't the Nigerian army restore peace in Benue and in Plateau? Like, we should be logical now. If you say it is the Nigerian army, the Nigerian soldiers that brought peace to the Southeast, why can't they bring that peace to Benue, Borno, all those places? No, they are not. The insecurity there before was government sponsored. So their target was put to prison. And everything happened. In fact, their target was civilians. They kill innocent civilians. You saw how they shot that guy in Delta. This is the way they have been killing Igbos. And if you talk, they say you are IPOB. Now, let me tell you what Igbos have been facing since. If that guy they shot at, that they said about Webi issue in Delta, if it is in Imo, or Abia, or Ebonyi, or Anambra, you know what you are going to hear? Police shot one IPOB member when he was delivering gun. That is the way they are going to wrap it up. But you know what? It is what it is. Okay? It is what it is. The last will always be the reality. No matter what is going on, this movie is going to end. And when it ends, people will know the truth.